Willy Wonka is such a good book, and the movies are super fun. Well, I mean, I prefer the first one more than the remake, but still, good, fun times. I mean, who wouldn't love a movie about a guy who has a magical chocolate factory and invites a group of kids to come and tour it, and then, torture all of the bad kids? Yeah, if you really break down the story, that's what it's all about. And yes, those kids are annoying, but they didn't deserve all of the horrible they got dished. And here's why.
Feel sorry for Wonka. It's gonna cost him a fortune in fudge.
Augustus Gloop is a boy from Germany who has an eating disorder because he binge eats all the time. And his parents aren't helping in the slightest. They don't even seem to notice or care, which might be the reason why he's binge eating. Either way, we are villainizing a boy who is dealing with health issues.
What a repulsive boy.
Yes, he falls into the chocolate river because he's drinking it nonstop, but instead of getting him out, and they had time to get him out of the river, he gets sucked up a tube where he is publicly shamed for getting stuck in said tube, and then he gets pushed through the tube, and Willy Wonka finally sends for help so that he doesn't get chopped into fudge. Which means he was probably sitting in chocolate as a giant chopping machine got closer and closer to killing him. That's messed up, Roald Dahl.
Now this piece of gum here is one that I've been chewing on for 3 months solid.
Violet Beauregarde is very intense with her icky gum chewing, but she's doing it competitively because she's a world champ. Why? Because her parents expect her to always be a winner, and she's an overachiever dealing with the pressure of parents who expect too much. She's a little girl, and her whole world revolves around always being a winner and always being first, since it seems to be the only way that she gains affection. So when she's tempted with gum, because come on, Willy Wonka, she was gonna want to try the gum, she takes it. And he barely tries to stop her, and then she blows up into a blueberry and is blue for the rest of her life. Oh, and I forgot to mention that she gets juiced. Juiced. They don't go into detail in the books or movies, but imagine being juiced. Blueberry goo coming out of all of your orifices. She did not deserve that.
Where's my golden ticket? I want my golden ticket!
Veruca Salt is undeniably a brat who demands everything.
I want to go in first. Yeah, I want to vote like this. Make time go faster. Get me one of those squirrels.
But did you ever think about the fact that A, she didn't spoil herself, and B, maybe she was consistently screaming about wanting different items because her mother was an alcoholic and her father replaced human love with consumer items. Her life is a punishment and all she wants is love, but instead Willy Wonka traumatizes her by having squirrels or whatever push her down a garbage chute with the threat of being burned up by a furnace. That would traumatize anyone for life.
Die! Die! Die!
Mike Teavee watched too much TV and played too many video games. I'm sorry, but who are we to judge? Look at today's Netflix and chill society. Gaming is at our fingertips all of the time. Based on the lesson that Roald Dahl is trying to communicate, we would all be punished. Also, his parents could have used their parental control to stop him from spending so much time in front of the tube. But again, neglected child. He is also brilliant and understands a ton about technology.
All you have to do is check the manufacturing dates, offset by weather, and the derivative of the Nikkei index.
He's a curious little rascal who gets shrunken because he thinks what Willy Wonka is doing is awesome. However, he doesn't understand the consequences of his actions. Like a child. But apparently Willy Wonka thinks that he deserves to get shrunken down to be tiny and then painfully stretched out like taffy to be a stringy, thin taffy man for the rest of his life.
Mr. Wonka?
Charlie Bucket, the winner of the tour of the chocolate factory. Yes, he doesn't get injured or tortured, but he's given a chocolate factory without being asked if that's what he wants to do, and then he's told that he cannot keep his family around.
You can't run a chocolate factory with a family hanging over you like an old dead goose.
What is wrong with you, Willy Wonka? Stop messing with people's lives. And every time the kids got hurt or punished or whatever, the Oompa Loompas sing mocking songs about them instead of helping them. And yes, every child wins a lifetime supply of chocolate, but that's just handing them diabetes. I guess what I'm saying is, Roald Dahl, who hurt you? Also, always have chocolate on hand when you rewatch the movies. It makes it awesome. I don't know who took a bite out of that before, but I don't even care. I kind of care. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please subscribe and watch more cracked videos. And if you didn't like it, I guess, whatever. I care. I'm not gonna say that I don't care, but you don't have to let me know. You could just subscribe anyway.